For example, you go out to a mall, right? You're walking down the mall to approach a girl, and then, boom, cute girl walks by. What the optimist thinks is, holy shit, whoa, who is this girl? This is my opportunity to go speak to her. I just saw her right now. Let me go see what she's about. I can't know what could be between us if I don't go and engage her. That is what the optimist is thinking when they're in those scenarios. On the flip side of that, the pessimist, when they're in that exact same scenario, it's like, oh fuck, they're looking for excuses. They're looking, is she on her phone? Is she walking her dog? I don't want to disturb her. She looks busy. What if I get rejected? How do I look? I don't really feel right. Now, you see the difference here. On one hand, optimism allows you to fully engage your action-taking abilities and goes hand in hand with willpower because you are positively connotating action-taking. Whereas pessimism, you are looking at these opportunities to take action as a negative thing. It's a fucking chore, and you associate pain and negativity with action-taking. On one hand, you are growing your action-taking abilities. On the other, you are sapping it, confining it, cutting it short, because you are stepping into a lower vibratory state that revolves around fear, excessive judgment, envy, jealousy, hatred, whereas the other one is with gratitude, courage, humility, joy. It is vital. You want to generally approach everything. Initially, the first thing should be in an optimistic state of mind. But just because you're in an optimistic state of mind, in a frame of reality, because we are assuming there is a gradient, you aren't abandoning negativity. In fact, you shouldn't. An optimistic frame is super effective when you introduce negativity as well. So how does that dynamic work? All right, well, the best way to explain it is if I show you. Let's look at another example. In fact, let's say you approach that girl and you open well, you're having a great time, but then you eject too early. You only get like 20 seconds in with the girl, and you eject. The optimist, the first thing the optimist is doing when he comes out of set, he's like, holy fuck, that was so much fun, that was amazing, I did a great job, I did what I was supposed to do, and I feel fucking amazing. He has a rush of good emotions just flowing through him, and he's feeling excellent. He is now in state.
Asking all these questions, what the fuck you thinking, bitch? Stop your PMSing, I do not do texting, bitch. Click on your dome if you try to test me, bitch. Whoa, here we.
That's awesome. And you can continue going, taking more action, feeling good and good. But you're not going to improve on anything if you aren't able to see the negativity. Now, negativity is super crucial here because we want to grow, we want to improve. So after rushing yourself with good emotions and feeling good, you want to introduce, negative feedback or constructive criticism to actually see, what you could have done better. So after you're like, holy shit, that was so great, I feel so good, what did I do well? I did this is awesome. Now, introduce the negativity. What could I have done better? What could I have improved upon? That is how you introduce the negativity, and not in a way where you bash yourself. That's where people got it wrong. That's just stupid, self-destructive negativity where I suck, I blah, 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 and you just like, oh, you're just putting yourself down. That's fucking dumb. That's not going to help you grow. You want to introduce negativity in a positive light, in a constructive light. It's like, hey, we did great. What could we have done better? And that is the best way to go about it. The best way to make use of your optimism is that the optimism allows you to constantly take action, and the negativity allows you to just shred it down and improve the quality of your action. And that is really key. Those two really go hand in hand together if you want to constantly keep growing and become your greatest version. Hold up. I farted. Basically, to wrap everything up, positivity and negativity are not absolutes. It is a gradient, a scale. The best way to live your life is through a positive mindset, being optimistic about everything while still including negativity as a way for you to grow. That is the most effective way to use the optimist mind frame. In my future videos, we'll be talking about how to actually go about to become more optimistic, the practices and exercises that you can do at home, practically anywhere, and also the things to do in public settings with other people. There's just so much shit like meditations, affirmations, when you're actually in social encounters to really help you start changing your identity and get you in that optimist mind frame. So, it's your motherfucking boy, D Nadem. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a motherfucking like down there. If you didn't, fuck you! On the real though, thank you all for your time. Please drop some comments, tell me what you guys thought. Are you an optimist? What are your struggles? What are your questions? Chat me up down below. I'd love to read your comments. Be sure to hit that motherfucking subscribe button. I truly appreciate that. And share this with a friend, anyone you think who could really make good use of this. Share that to that motherfucker. Anyways, it's your boy D Nadem. I'm peacing out of this bitch. Later.
It was one man's vision.